Welcome to Upstyle Living. I'm Elisa. In the kitchen today, we're going to be frying up some yellow squash and zucchini rounds. With that, I'm going to start with a spicy dipping sauce. I'm going to take some sour cream, and then I'm using a vegan-based mayonnaise. You can use whichever mayonnaise you want, so I'm going to put in about equal parts of that, the sour cream and mayonnaise. To that, I'm going to add salt, sea salt, and some ground black pepper to taste. I have chipotle chili pepper. I'm just going to start with half of a teaspoon. And I have smoked paprika. I'm going to add about a fourth of a teaspoon of garlic. And then I'm going to add a splash of liquid amino acids. We're going to stir that up together. Now, if you want to add, this will have a mild heat to it, but if you want a hotter sauce, then you can add some red pepper flakes to that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cover this with some plastic wrap. And place this in the refrigerator. And then we're going to move on over to the stove and fry up our zucchini and yellow squash rounds. Okay, we're over at the stove, and what I have here are some zucchini and yellow squash sliced. I have eggs with just a splash, a little bit of milk, and I've whipped those up. Then I have some breadcrumbs with some panko crumbs and salt and pepper to taste. I am going to cook these in a butter-flavored coconut oil. Then I have a plate with a paper towel for when I take them out. To test to see if my heat is hot enough, I'll take a little bit of my breadcrumbs and just drop it in. And if I see that it is frying or sizzling, I know that my heat is hot enough, that my oil is hot enough. I'm going to take yellow squash round, and I'm going to dip it in the egg. And then I'm going to dip it into my bread mixture. So I'm going to double dip these, so I'm going back to the egg. And then I'm going to dip them again in the bread mixture. I want a good crust on these for my spicy dip. So I'm going to continue to do this. Then just drop them in the pan. You know, fry them till they're golden brown, and you want to watch them to make sure that you don't burn them, and keep an eye on the temperature of your oil. You can hear those sizzling. Well, it's going to be good. I did this a couple of weeks ago, and this was really tasty. And it was a nice little, either a side dish, or you can just use it as a snack. I'm going to continue dipping these and put them in the pan, and then we'll be right back and pull it all together. Okay, we've got these all fried up. I've arranged them on a pretty plate with a dish in the middle for our dipping sauce. So I'm going to put that in there. Give it a good quick stir, and then I'm going to add that. And then you can top the top of it and sprinkle a little pepper on top. And there you go. You have a delicious side dish or a appetizer or just a snack. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and thank you for joining me today in the Upstyle Living Kitchen. If you like what you see, please remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you, and y'all have a good day.